Oh, good morning. We start in Newport Coast, California, Newport Beach area, and it is a little bit clearer today. That's actually Santa Catalina Island. That's better. Santa Catalina Island, where we went in July, and that would be Long Beach, right out there. And it's a beautiful morning. It's like 65. Super warm, but we're headed up to Los Angeles today. Up that way, about 45 miles. Look at these places. Privately owned. Ocean view. Millions. Millions of dollars. I like that one. Alright, Kenan, we're finally going to check out the Julia. Hey, Hassan.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? And this one's got Alcantara inserts. It's got some leather. Kenan's been moaning about this car since it came out. Kind of bright. I think it's too small, Kenan.
I don't think it's going to work. Wait a minute, I can stick my head out the window.
No, way too small. This thing feels like, I think a 2 Series would have more room than this.
Barely seats.
Why are the seats carbon fiber? That looks tacky as hell. It's a 3 Series competitor, not a track car. There's no room in any of these seats. Alright, well maybe if you are sub 5 feet.
Big.
I got the seat back. There's more room now. That obliterated any rear seat room there ever was.
That was at all the back.
It's IWC?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Here, lock it so nobody else can get in. I don't think we can do that. Shaf Hassan. Did it work?
Yeah.
So this is a E63 S AMG, or AMG S. Yeah, see, that just looks like a toy. I hate digital displays. Can we turn it on?
No. Yeah, start it up.
No, not the car, the display. Flat bottom steering wheel, Alcantara.
Why don't you have those on? Like, what's with that stuff?
Don't forget the key, it says.
Ooh. Rear sunroof. This surprisingly feels like less of a luxury car than the F10 does. Because there's more like all of this.
What's that?
I can't zoom out enough, but that's the F90 M5. It's got purple lighting, big red buttons.
The rear displays don't work.
They're probably disabled for here. And I don't know about these touch buttons. Maybe that's the future. I'm not sure what color this one is. Might not say, I'm not going to read all that.
Yeah, right? Hey, if you give it to me, I'm not gonna say no.
Wait, you might have to pull it twice. It might be one of those pull thing twice. We'll try that again. How many M5 owners does it take to open the hood of a new M5? Oh, that, yeah. Yeah, just me. So it's the same S63, with a new cover and a different tune.
Is it the same engine?
Mm-hmm. It's the second M5 to reuse the last generation's engine. I like the cover though, it looks nice. A little different design on that. St. James Red M6 Grand Coupe. This thing's a dream car. Full leather interior, carbon ceramic brakes, competition package, carbon fiber roof, Bang & Olufsen. God, that's nice and red. Why don't they make colors like this anymore on cars? BMW's doing it right. They got Daytona Violet. I think that's Marina Bay Blue on the F90 M5. Red on the M6. Look at the freaking colors here. They're the only manufacturer that actually brings colors.
I think there's a guy.
4 Series Grand Coupe. 440. Well, they have the X7. Not my style. Not my style. I like that M6 in red, or individual M760. Although that's why you don't get matte paint. Okay, at the uterus interior.
Oh, check this out. Oh, never mind. It doesn't have it. Rear ender. That's when you call automobiles pretty big out. 1-800-123.
This is the quality of new vehicles. Over around $100,000 it does that. That's worse than a Corvette.
Is the Ford GT considered a supercar?
To some.
It's also 300 pounds. It's great.
This one's quick.
Why does it look like the driver sits kind of in the middle of the front?
It might be. Yeah.
Very weird.
Only manual car we found is a Civic. Look at that. How's it feel?
It's tight.
It's tight. Hassan likes it tight, just like Luke. Do you know the Lakers record this year?
Right now we're like 10 and 15.
10 and 15. All right, coming up on 500. It's just like Cleveland. And we're back. Welcome to San Diego. That was a fun-filled weekend, right? So I'm a couple days behind right now on the vlogs, but I'm going to catch up tomorrow while he's at work. So Saturday we got up and we headed to Rancho Santa Fe Cars and Coffee. It was a fantastic one. The gentleman that brought the F50 the previous week brought his Enzo out. That was really cool to see. November 2003 Enzo, you know, red interior, just immaculate condition. So we talked to him. We hung out there for a bit, not too late. We came back down here, we went over and got a rental car. The E60 lights are still screwed up and the alternator, who knows, we don't want to be driving that. And then going to the Los Angeles Auto Show, we don't want to take an F10 up there and drive it around downtown LA and worry about parking and all of that on a brand new nice car. So rented a Buick, what a piece. Completely unsafe, but whatever, that's the kind of car that this country still makes. I thought they got better, they have not gotten better. So to be positive though, we did go up to we went up to Newport Beach. It was Blair's birthday, happy birthday on the 9th. He had the Marriott Villas up there for a week, so we went up and hung out in Newport for a bit. They had 2 freaking Huayras at Pagani of Newport, unbelievable Ferrari dealership. You guys saw all that yesterday. Hung out at the pool at the Marriott for most of the day. It was nice and warm. We got to lay out in the sun, it was sweet. Then we went out, had dinner, spent some time in Newport Beach, kind of wrapping up yesterday too. But today we got up, headed into the auto show. We met Hassan there, we were there for a couple hours. If you guys remember, it was like December 2013 or 14, it's been quite a while. I went up there with my dad and Hassan and we did the LA show several years ago and it was fun. This year was much better. BMW never really has a great presence at the Detroit show. They didn't at the LA show a couple years ago. They haven't in Cleveland for years. They put on a great show in Los Angeles this year. They had some nice cars, debuting of the M5, which was unlocked and we got to play with that a little bit, but the M3 was all locked up, which is weird. That's been out a while. Impressions on the F90, you know, every other M5 redesign has been huge. I'm going to start with the E39. That over the E34 was a night and day. The E60, for bad or for good or for worse, was a night and day change. The F10, a night and day change. A complete redesign. You know, all they moved over was fastening equipment. And then the F90, well, it is still a change, isn't nearly the kind of change. I think the interior on the F10 is notably nicer and higher quality. I think it felt better. It felt higher quality. For some reason it felt bigger. It was more comfortable. I can't speak for technology. I think this car has a ton of technology, but the F90 I'm sure has more. But BMW as a brand seems to be switching over to all of these buttons and electronics that are kind of clear plasticky buttons. They're real clicky and plasticky feeling. And the buttons in here, and I know it's nitpicking, but just the fit and finish and everything you touch and interact with in the F10 feels more solid. It feels heavier. It feels higher quality. And the F90 had all these scratchy plastics and then all this clear piano black trim. And I know what happens to that as it ages. It gets really swirled and then it gets dull and it gets baked in the sun. It doesn't feel like they're building BMWs to look like they do now in 10 years anymore, or to work like they do now in 10 years anymore. But maybe I'm wrong, so we'll have to see how it ages. But I think the F10 right now, to me anyways, feels and looks like a higher quality car. It's also more BMW. It just has the body language, body style, especially the back end looks more aggressive, stuff like that. And less going on, like the headlights, there's like 50 different pieces of trim in there trying to interact with each other, and it's a little over-styled in many ways. Anyways, great show. We drove back here. We still have the Buick. We're taking the E60 over tomorrow morning to have the LCM coated and the alternator installed and all that work. In fact, I have to get this other belt here or we're not going to have it. So yeah, it's going to be busy. We're getting that thing in early tomorrow morning. We got to get up around 7, drop it at 8 o'clock. And then he's going to go to work for a couple hours. We're going to return the Buick. I'll get caught up on these vlogs. I already got the photos done. But I'll talk to you on Monday. So hope you guys had a great weekend too. Good night.